And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Flash in its small forward. Brandon Knight is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Thorpe. And for Sacramento, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Always Stein is out there with Ronnie. And it's Booker at the 2. Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Flash?
You know what else, guys? He instigates so many of their fast breaks just because of how quick and accurate he is with his outlet passes. That's another one of his real nice talents.
You look at Phoenix. With most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
And it's been a one-sided season series thus far. I mean, they've won all 3 games and can make it a clean sweep here tonight.
Not just an edge in matchups, but a mental edge as well. I mean, they figured out right away this season how to exploit this team's weaknesses, and they've been relentless in doing it.
Here is Forbes. This is it to Vonleh. Forbes, pocket 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So it's Phoenix now. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Here's Booker. After the made shot from Flash. Forwards the pass to Wiggins. Backing down. Shot clock at 6. Offline with this 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Dash to Flash. The feed to Lillard. Look at the Suns. And now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Sacramento Kings, sitting directly below him, just 1 spot down.
And I think for the Suns, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
My thought is they will, Greg. I mean, their entire season has been about putting themselves in the best position possible for the playoffs, and they've done it, and they won't waste it.
And it's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Forge gets to Wiggins. Kings moving the ball around. Feeds to Forbes. That goes. He's finding that time to Wiggins. Forge is back 6.
Tip for tap right there. Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Flash passes to Lillard. Here's Thorpe. Flash covered by Wiggins. Lillard outside. Shot from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Lillard's got his first points of the game. The Kings trail by 5. Here is Forbes. He picked up 36 points in the last 3 against Portland.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike.
It's hauled in by the Suns.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And Flash gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see
thank you to us. Here is Forbes. After the Suns pick up 2. He kicks to Booker. Again, shooting out.
That was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
The 11-footer, Paulie Stein grabs the ball. The Kings trail by 5. Wiggins dishes to Vonleh. The pass to Paulie Stein. Kicks to Vonleh. He feeds it to Wiggins. Pass to Vonleh. Back to Wiggins. His first shot coming late. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Knight kicks to Lillard. Dash to Flash. Good. Quick play by Lillard to set up. 11 points for Flash.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here is Forbes. He's got 6. Outside Jennings. Dishes it to Forbes. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Flash. Here's Holmes. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And it's a 9-point Suns lead. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Forbes the pass to Booker. There's the pick. The dish to Forbes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the pass to Flash. Back to Knight. From past the arc. And it's good on the way in.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Here is Forbes. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. And the Suns making a change here. Second quarter action, about a minute and a half played. Uncovered. And he gets the jumper for 2. Forbes has got 8 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And Phoenix looking to take on the floor. Pass it to Flash. To Moody. 6 to shoot. And it's not no good. It's short.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's the pass to Barker. He dishes it to Forbes. The ball going in by the Kings. Barker, the pass to Forbes. A handout. Second chance effort. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Now you look at Flash, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
He passes it to Moody. Get the lead pass. Flash. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Flash has got 13. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The Kings trail by 9. Forbes the pass to Barker. Now the feed to Forbes. Bangs on the trifecta. Forbes has got 5 points down on the board.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Passes it to Moon. Flash. Gets the jumper from a corner to fall. 15 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Vonleh. 6 on the shot clock. Drops it in from 11 feet. Vonleh's got his second bucket tonight.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he should be making it.
Pass to Moody. Here's Flash. Shot on the wing. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Phoenix making a change here.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. 4th in free throw percentage, 7th in scoring. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
Here's Wiggins after the made shot from Flash. Wiggins drives in. Here is Forbes. Covered by Lillard. The shot's good from Forbes.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Fortson. He's guarded by Jennings. Poked away. Here's Fortson. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Outside Jennings kicks it to Wiggins. And there's the pass to Vaughn. Back to Wiggins. Leads him in there. Here's Jennings. That falls. He's through that time to Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. Here's Flash. He picked up 24 points in the last one against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Just 2 to shoot. A shot by night, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Vaughn. Knocks down the 3-ball. Vaughn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
To Hicks. To the middle. Rejected by Jennings. Out of bounds. Suns ball is Phoenix 2's possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Hicks. Covered by Wiggins. Now the pass to Hicks. Here's Flash. Tries a 3. That's good. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Vaughn. He's got 8. He passes it to Peters. Vaughn. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Flash. Another 3 for Phoenix.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the pick. Higgins outside. Both loose. He feeds it tonight. Releases. It's good from inside. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the play.
Rapid fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Here's Flash. 23 points in the game. Again, Phoenix.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Sacramento's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 to 15. 30 seconds left here in the second. There's Vaughn. Again, the miss by the King.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's the Flash. This is it to Hicks. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. The second half just about to get going here. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Our second half of basketball. That means everything. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Flash, he's in at 3. Damian Lillard out there with Newman. Then it's Thorpe. 6 on the shot clock. And Flash gets it to go.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Lillard. Here's Fortson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allowed the opponent to get.
Here's Forbes. No good. Some solid defense from Lillard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Thorpe with a screen on Wiggins. Flash passes to Thorpe. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Cauley Stein, and Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard the pass to Flash. Thorpe with a screen on Wiggins. Pass it to Thorpe. Lillard outside. Goes back up. Thorpe, that's good. Thorpe's got 4 points this quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
To stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Thorpe just got 12 points in just the second half.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Newman, defended by Booker. Pass to Newman. And he's good on the three ball.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Here is Forbes, covered by Lillard. 5 on the clock. Wiggins drawing the double team. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. Look. Pass it to Peters. Here's Parker. He connects. So it's the Suns running easily here to come into an opponent's building and down.